Onry Ado.
Onry Ado. I definitely had to turn off Hero Frame 1 because I forgot again.
Onray Ado. Twitch. TV.
Have you ever thought about that time in Pokemon when Ash and the gang had to come up with fake names, and Ash's fake name was Tom Ado?
Yeah, I'm Tom Ado.
And I'm Caesar Salad. Like, at least Tom Ado was believable, right? But
Anchovy?
Not that I'm advocating anybody watch Seven Deadly Sins, but in the little like weird like season 1.5 of Seven Deadly Sins, they enter in like a fighting tournament under aliases.
Yes.
And Bon makes his name Baan.
What a motherfucker.
I wish they made him Bon Me. I would have been so proud that day.
Oh my god. Alright, so real quick, Omega James 90, thank you for the prime. We are at the Ono and Sizz underscore 4567, thank you for the follow. So I'm just gonna lay my cards out on the table real quick. I've been in bed all day. You probably know why. I don't think I need to talk about it very much. Thank you, Shane, for the 36 months. Big cry. But yeah, I have had the fortune to be able to be in bed all day about all this shit. Gonna use tonight as an opportunity to raise the spirits. Thank you for the prime, Zoe. I'm gonna raise the spirits. I'm gonna try to have a good time tonight, and hopefully by extension, kind of spread the good vibes to everyone else. Trickle down vibe economics, but it actually works. Trust. I would know. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, keep on keeping on. And times are scary, and I think that it is completely valid to be afraid. But at the same time, do not let that fear paralyze you and stop you from doing the things that you want to do. And remember that you are surrounded by people that people that love you and people that you love. So like, shit's gonna be rough for a while, but all I can say is I'm going to try to keep my head up, and I hope that everyone else is also able to do the same. So, enough of that. I've gotten that out now. It's all good. The cards have been put on the table. I'm putting them away into the sideboard now. They're gone. They've been banished, and they'll come back in another point when I play like Return from the Different Dimension or something. But I have 3 other people with me that have also returned from a different dimension. Shane, if you would.
Hey everybody, it's me, Shane Valshane. I think it may have been a little while since we've last streamed.
2 weekaroos, I think.
Yeah. So, if you haven't seen, Under Night in English is done. It's over. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube. I'll grab a link for that in a second. Other than that, I personally have been hanging out a lot more on Blue Sky.
Blue Sky, very chill. Everyone there, for the most part, like, I think I've run into one Nazi.
I haven't run into any Nazis, but I have gotten flashbanged by some very personal OC stuff. But overall, like, a lot of the big artists that you love are there. Hibana Zetalov is there. UBW Mitekure is there. Color Brews is there.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. That's where I'm at. I'm not really on Twitter so much anymore. Every once in a while I open it up, I'll retweet any like Renard I see there, but it's not on my phone. So I've moved on. If you want to see where I am, or keep up the whatever with frickin' Blade Works Unlimited, Fate Stay Night. Definitely not in the middle of an AMQ right now. that's where I'll be for speedrun and stuff.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to promote at this time. If you haven't watched the Columbo video, check out the Columbo video.
Should I link that in chat real quick?
Do it.
Link
It's
it.
so good.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me you don't have it in clipboard right now?
I never have anything in my clipboard ever.
Damn, that's crazy.
I've never
do you
once
live without
copied
copy
and
and pasting?
pasted anything.
I was also featured very briefly in frickin' Tanner of the North, as they Nekotan, as they say, put me in the intro to his Fate CCC series. Little cameo of me.
We're finally
That's cool.
doing it. We're finally cross-pollinating the live dub.
Mhm.
It is opening doors, and this is exactly what I want.
Yes. Sorry for the long-winded everything, but that's about it. Besides those things, I have nothing to report at this time. But honestly, those things are, I'm really glad to be able to be involved in, making my own stuff is fun. But it's a little easier when somebody is like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And I said, "Yes, I can." And I record for 30 minutes, and then it just happens. It's amazing.
I
So-
love being able to be in a session for something that I know is coming out, and that when I finish voicing for it and it's all done, I'm like, man, that's gonna be part of something, and it's gonna be really cool. And it is unfortunately not something you get to experience very much working on a lot of internet projects.
You gotta fight for it.
Yeah.
It's rough out there. It's hard. Also, I'm not 100% sure if it's Tanner of the North. It's Nekotan. Is that Tanner of the North?
I'm pretty sure it's Tanner of the North.
Okay. Then yes.
Yes,
Anyway,
but he
sorry
just
for the
goes also
long-winded
by
everything.
Nekotan. But no, it's all
that's,
good.
That's all my updates.
All right. Colors. I don't have a gun this time, so
Okay.
you're fine. You're fine.
I just remembered, guys, when I got at Climax, this man fucking answered the door pointing a gun at me like a lunatic. I was so flabbergasted. I thought I was gonna glomp him or some shit. He was holding me at gunpoint. It was nuts.
I also did it to Joey. I also did it to Andrew.
Damn.
You know what's really funny? When I did it to Joey, he literally jumped. I know when you did it, you kind of stone-faced it, and then when I did that to Andrew, who was the other person rooming with us at Climax of Night, he just looked at it and he was just like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" He didn't even realize I was pointing the Nerf gun at him.
It made me think of the time local celebrity Sean Chiplock was like, "If you point a fucking gun at me at a con, I will immediately ask you to leave. I'll not sign any of your shit."
Yes.
I was like, man, maybe I should send a message. But I didn't.
No. Shane, please, I need you to sign this picture of I could print a picture of Haikido and have you sign it.
That's true.
And then you can refuse to sign it.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
We're gonna go full circle with this. But colors, if you would like.
I'm not sure if I should say anything anymore after that.
It's dangerous.
I mean, I
That's
can
for
go
sure.
find the gun.
No, we're good. See, I'm happy now. We're happy now. Yes, happy place. Anyways, hi, I'm Color Bruce, blog draws on the internet, voice actor, print artist, car, shower, and stream singer, and I don't know what else. I got a little bit of a small feature in Deus. I don't know how to pronounce.
It's
their
Deuce.
name.
It is Deuce.
Deuce. It is Deuce. Okay, Deuce.
Nice.
Who makes these wonderful Shin Megami Tensei Mad Lad videos, as I call them. Yeah, I got to play a little role in there. Yeah, it's really cool. And people were kind of surprised by me. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I listen to myself and I'm like, well, the whole world knows I'm here, and that's just me and my voice. And then people are like,
all of
oh
Twitter knows you were here.
It surprised me because then some people were like, oh my god, you got color brews on there. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What does any of this mean? What?
Niche internet celebrity color brews.
Niche internet
Oh my God,
celebrity
what was that
color
fucking shirt?
brews.
Internet micro celebrity or whatever.
Yo, niche
Micro
internet
cel-
micro celebrity. I was so
Oh my
tempted, but I did not get one of those t-shirts.
And thank you for posting the Bisky, Devin. Thank you. Yeah, that's me. Follow me there, cause, oh boy, I don't want to go on Twitter anymore.
I also don't want to go on Twitter anymore.
Oh,
Holy
I'm gonna
shit.
name for myself on Blueski.
I
Ooh,
can
I'll make a
and
name for myself here.
Also, give me
Oh,
your
no,
money
no, no, no.
unless you need to save it, cause absolutely understandable. But if you have the spare monies, give it to the blob. Okay, thanks. I have a vision.
All right. And then on that topic, colors.
Oh?
Because you mentioned that video,
Yeah.
I was basically the first line of like casting for that video. I essentially was the one that went
Oh, was
through
that
all
the one
of
from
the
forever ago?
Yeah, that was the one. I got to go through all of the auditions for that, and I essentially picked like the top like 3 or 5 that I got from it. And you know, because it's out now, I can probably tell you this now, Colors. I think
Yes.
when I went through that character, I think yours was the only audition that I felt made the cut.
Really?
Everyone else that I looked at just didn't quite understand the assignment. And
Where it's
like
kind of sexy but creepy, but
yeah,
like,
exactly. And like I do
hungry
not think
almost.
yeah, hungry. That's such a good way of putting it.
But
And,
that's how I felt about her. Go on, sorry.
but like in general, I remember going through the auditions for that character, and yours was like the only one that fit for me. And I remember sending it to Deuce. And he's like, "You only sent me one?" And then he listened to it and he was like, "I see why you only sent me one." It was
I am humbled. That's amazing.
it was very powerful. It was very, very powerful. But Zoe now.
Really proud.
Zoe, is there anything that you would like to say to the rest of the class?
I'm Zoe. I use they them pronouns, and I occasionally do art that I post.
Yay.
occasionally.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
I love it when my homies pursue creative endeavors
God,
For-
creative dev is really cool.
for only their own enjoyment, unlike me who makes creative endeavors for money like a fucking capitalistic pig. God. All
But you're a
right.
cute pig, and I'll support you.
Thank you.
That's something. I will say, in terms of lines that went hard that I read today, I don't know if like it's a quote from somewhere or something, but somebody said like, the best way, like the most rebellious act you can do against like the people who want you gone is to outlive them.
Yes.
I thought that was kind of nuts.
That shit goes hard. That shit
kinda
goes
hard.
fucking
Not gonna
hard.
lie.
Oh my god, Steelhelm mentioned. All right. So we are going to the castle of Onriedo. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, my mom died.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That was
that
the thing
happened.
Yup. Yeah, yep.
What?
My ninja robot mom fucking ate it.
Oh right, I
Thank
forgot
you
that.
for the reminder.
I remember it specifically because he yells, "Mother!" right at the
Also,
end.
segueing into that after outliving the people who want you gone.
I know, right? Now I know a little bit of how Shane feels. Yay!
Holy
We're like buddies.
shit.
What?
Wait.
Characters dying.
Voicing characters that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Dude, I am the
Oh, yeah,
0-2
also.
of
There
killing
we go.
characters.
There we go, Colors.
Yeah, my girl.
I've randomly rolled her.
I love.
Dude, Takeuchi must have a vendetta against. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
I see. Okay. Where? Oh, wait, no, it was that one. Yeah, and then I just need to... Local streamer never punished. Local streamer never punished. I will never be punished for as long as I draw breath. Let it be known. You heard it here
Just
first.
like Takeuchi will apparently never be punished as long as he doesn't draw big legs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think that works. All right, let's go. And then I also rolled a second one of the fail girl, which feels rad.
Oh man.
Ah!
Oh my god!
I get an eye patch.
Let's go!
What if everything I say from now on is like a pirate?
No, please don't do that.
It wouldn't be the first time.
There. Now I'm good. Now I'm good to go.
Yarr.
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 Thanks, Remy. It's lucky for me you're so good with your hands.
What?
What? Wait, what?
Slow down.
Oh.
This isn't so bad as wounds go. It's a mark of Danzo's feelings. I'll stop now.
Thank you. I wish we could have saved her.
Yeah, me too. She said she wanted to protect the world, even after that bastard destroyed her insides.
Phrasing.
Dude, Musashi's got to get that fucking foot out of her mouth, dude.
God.
That was what she
What
wished
did you
for.
say about my fucking mom?
You're
Right to
what
the
if-
very end. Oh man, this foot tastes weird.
Ah!
Maybe she thought her death was dishonorable. Maybe she thought it was all for nothing. But we won't let it turn out that way. We can't let her go out as just another tragic figure. Isn't that right, Remy?
Right.
Then in that case... Thanks for holding down the fort, Grandpa Muramasa. Sorry I left you to fight on your own for a while.
Don't worry, I didn't have to do anything. He's just been sizing me up while you're gone. It's kind of creepy, actually. Why are you wearing an eye patch? What happened to her mystic code?
I'm afraid it didn't work out this time. I thought Remy would be able to heal me with her mystic code like she always does, too.
Oh. Hello.
But yeah?
Oh, okay. Ah. Popcorn. Oh, is it like caramel corn? Ah, sick. That's awesome.
Excuse me, that's caramel corn?
Don't be
Yeah, I didn't want. I guess I was just gonna let that shit slide, but I would never expect Color to let that shit slide.
second.
Every time you eat a popcorn, you have to start caramel dancing.
Hold on.
Oh.
Is caramel not spelled like? Hold on.
You could spell it with an extra A or not. Both
Okay.
work, I believe.
Carry mall. Carry mall. No, he can carry my mall to work. The O'Reilly karaoke stream will happen one day.
I feel like it's a threat. It's like a 0.1% chance of happening, but it's still possible.
Dude, the O'Reilly karaoke is a little bit like getting COVID in like 2021. Like, it can happen every time you go to the grocery store, but you need to go to the grocery store to survive. You just got to roll those dice.
Mmm.
Is it caramel? That's weird looking to me. Well, I'm from
It
the
does
deep
look-
Midwest.
Yeah, it does look weird to me too.
Caramel.
But I do recall people spelling it that way, which is, yeah.
Caramel.
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 Caramel, my wayward son.
I thought for a second you were doing So Fresh, So Clean by Outkast. For a second
My
there.
bad.
That key was really interesting. Were you there yesterday, Colors, when I pulled up the video of the husky with the Italian accent?
Yes, I was there. That dog is so funny.
O'Reilly karaoke, but it's the L stage, the Ellie stage from Extella.
All right, I'm back.
I don't know.
Hello,
I think
back. I'm
O'Reilly's really
Color
good at singing.
Hello. That was popping up on mine, disappearing. Also. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to remember if. Oh shit! Hang on.
Oh, yeah?
Pompadour. That's it. That's
Pompadour?
the person you are thinking of. I'm having a conversation with a friend of mine who is trying to remember something, and I was like, who is the person that they're thinking of? Pompadour!
I'm proud of you. You've done the thing that I have very much had difficulty with, which is remembering things.
I do it sometimes.
That's
Occasionally.
amazing.
As a treat.
I'm proud.
Alright. Alright, so the Mystic Code is fucked, as per usual.
Well, isn't it because Musashi's not a servant? Like, how would that even work?
I mean, the Mystic Code can heal regular people as well, I think. Because it's like she always does. I bet you it's because it's some like weird cursed bullshit.
But this wound on my right eye just refuses to close up. She did manage to stop the bleeding, though.
I've heard of wounds that refuse to close before. Swords that reach the demonic realm sometimes have curses like that. So, given that this villain is calling himself Ave no Seime, I bet he knows about all sorts of curses. Abebe? You must have imparted something really nasty upon Danzo, didn't you?
I did indeed. Oh, you are most perceptive, distinguished elder. I must say, though, I'm surprised to see you crawling back to the fight with that unseemly eye patch, Lady Musashi. How embarrassing.
That was a brilliant slash. It should have taken his head clean off. But he stopped it easily.
Is that the best you and your Niten Ichiryu can do, Shinmen Musashi? And after you've gone to the trouble of applying such a hideous eye patch, no less? This won't do at all! I haven't had nearly enough fun yet.
Oh, yo, the snaps?
Great. Now there's even more of them.
Oh, Mom!
Oh,
looks so good.
Mom! You're crying blood again. It's awkward.
In the end, I never managed to call you Mother. Not even once. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. I am a servant, and above all, a ninja. I must fight according to my master's orders. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets. But I do like fighting by my master's side. I really do. And fighting to save the world isn't bad either. It really isn't, Mother. I can see why you pushed yourself so hard to do the same. Fighting for what's right feels very different from struggling to survive in an age of war. That's why. What is this? I can feel magical energy coursing through me. It's the same type as mine. My mother's Fuma energy. I remember. She said there were two people who created her. Kashin Koji, and the first Fumokotaro. That means this is the magical energy the first Fuma embedded into her.
I've lost count of them. They just keep coming. It's getting hard just to breathe.
We need to get through them and take out Caster.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
What?
He's got that shit on,
Are
dude!
you kidding me? What is that fuck ass look on his face, dude?
What is
He just fucking digivolved off screen. Are you fucking kidding me?
These monsters clearly do not own an air fryer.
He's got that shit on! He's so cool!
What is fucking Cubone ass dead mom evolution?
Yo, that's so true!
My mom's dead, and now I'm even hotter.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting so long, Master. As the fifth Fumakotaro, I ask that you let me handle this.
Kotaro! What's with the messed up Seto Kaiba jacket?
Oh,
Well, look at you, all grown up and handsome now. I take it you're done saying your goodbyes, Kotaro.
Lady Danzo entrusted me with the magical energy left to her by the first Fuma. Every cell of my Fuma blood is crying out.
I cannot take the phrase Fuma blood seriously. This is the most Dragon Ball shit. No, I take it back. This is the most Naruto shit. I love this.
This is literally Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yes.
This is blood.
A ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade. And a soulless, cackling human is nothing more than a demon! A ninja's path is not one of justice and righteousness. And yet, my mother tried to walk it anyway. If I don't try to follow in her footsteps, I'll never be able to give her the farewell gift she deserves! Hmm. And just what do you think you can accomplish all on your own, ninja boy? I can see you giving off some unusual form of magical energy, but now that Onryodo Castle is on the verge of activating... I'm not on my own. Lady Donzo is with me now. Prepare to die, caster of limbo! No, sorry. I'll not be making any such preparations. After all, you'll never even get close enough to try.
I'll help you, Kodaro.
Yes, master.
All right.
All right, Hokage Kotaro on the prowl.
This
I keep
is
on-
like the two spectrum of the Muffler Man characters. It's like you have crazy Clown Man on one side and like Sasuke Uchiha on the other. Oh god damn it. What do you mean there's 6 of them here? This is bullshit. Okay, hang on. We're just
Morning Ghost.
let's just
Let's just, yeah, hold on.
pop this here. Turn that volume down. Pop this here. We'll do this first and then boom boom boom. This is basically a seasonal skin for Devin. Very true.
Yeah. Look at this guy mashing that fucking mouse button.
Yeah. I like watching little particle effects. Kotaro, I will help you, Kotaro from the sidelines. Just watching everything getting nuked.
Yeah. Well, you know. Dude, my favorite fucking what's the band called? After School Tea Time?
Yeah.
Fuma Fuma Time?
Fuma time! Oh, God. No, leave Morgan alone. She's baby girl. She's never done anything wrong ever. I can say because I've not read LB6. Yeah, this should probably be enough. Probably, definitely.
She is the Lady of the Lake, after all.
The Lady of the Lake would never do anything wrong.
Is this gaslighting? I feel like this is gaslighting.
Maybe. Gaslighting me.
Oh, that's a big boy.
That is a big boy, but I'm at the point now where I can probably start dropping the actual nukes.
My goodness, I...
Oha.
It seems like you weren't expecting such a sleepy guy. I gotta be honest, like, daylight savings has been fucking me up real bad. Like, more this year than it ever has before. Which is funny, because now that I think about it, I think they were trying to basically end daylight savings
Yeah.
this year, and they just couldn't do it. Which is the craziest shit ever, because they just couldn't decide, like, oh, well, you know, like, should it end during daylight savings time or during, like, standard time? and the government couldn't do it. So
I love our government.
I was thinking about, do you guys remember when they said they were going to increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour?
Little bit.
Does anybody want to know what the minimum wage is right now?
Not $15 an hour.
$7.25 an hour.
I
Yep.
was gonna say 8, but damn. Okay.
Yeah, the federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. I don't know if there's any state that uses the federal minimum wage. That's for non-tipped employees, in case you're wondering.
Yes.
I think the Michigan minimum wage only recently went up from $9.25 to $10.10.
wow.
But even that's way too low.
I mean, Maryland currently is 15 minimum.
Let's see if I
pretty
can
good.
kill without the NP. That would be cool. Damn.
It might.
Well, now this thing's gonna super die.
I think that New Jersey is like 14.10, but it could also be like a matter of cost of living. Oh, speaking of New Jersey, never mind. There is a particular Oomphy of mine that is on GB Versus, and like, kind of want to go beat the shit out of him.
I see. I see.
Love your friends so much that you're like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna find that fucking lobby.
I'm gonna kill him.
No, I have a feeling that fucking Kotamine is about to appear.
He might. All right, I'm taking one of these little caramel corns.
Caramel cores
Ooh, these are nice actually.
for Fuma time.
Oh, she got that shit on. All right. So we're fighting.
Oh, we're fighting Limbo Man now. Ooh.
Yar.
All right, how many are left after him? Who is
Saber.
who's that on the assassin on the
Huyanjol?
Apokoyan?
Huyanjol.
Is that the... Oh, okay, that's the new one you just
That's
got.
that new one. That's the fail
Okay.
girl.
That's
which
the new.
Who is?
villain.
Do we say the artist is not Magatsu Saito or whatever?
I mentioned her
Tori
artist once.
Damono
Okay.
is the illustrator. But I also rolled a second copy of her, so she's NP2, which means she's super powerful now. And I rolled her on a YOLO solo.
Is that why you have all those red solo cups on your desk?
Yes.
That's cool.
One new red solo cup for every YOLO solo.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Limbo Man doesn't get a sprite for that fight. Lame!
Oh, that's
Lame.
mean.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck that guy actually.
All right,
He's
but
in the NPC dimension for another 2 years.
God damn it. It keeps happening. All right.
Events continue to occur. Curious.
I am intelligent.
How many Elizabeths do you have?
Yes.
Probably a lot, right? Because they're
Quite
all
a
out there.
few. Quite
I
a
think
few.
Do you have every single welfare Elizabeth now? Yeah.
I don't have. Wasn't there a new one this year that was like Baby Elizabeth or something, or was that someone else?
Right. You don't have that one.
I do not have
We
her.
better not make a fucking Elizabeth Lily. That's insane, dude.
I think it's super funny personally.
Elizabeth is the Elizabeth
The younger
is
version
the
of
Lily,
Carmilla,
right?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Carmilla
Carmilla's
would
the
be
older version.
Yeah.
But in that case, you're getting into Saber, Lancer Saber, Saber Lily.
Jesus
Saber
Christ.
Lily just looks like Saber though.
All right, here we go. I think this is a good setup for killing a caster. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill this guy, SpongeBob.
We're gonna have to play Phoenix Stella Link on the Steam Deck.
Oh.
I'm not actually gonna do that. I don't have the courage.
Useless, fruitless, pointless, meaningless. Oh! Even if you two have more magical energy than most servants, there's nothing more that you can do to me while Onriedo Castle enjoys Satan's protection. It is impossible for the likes of you to take my head. Are you sure about that? We've destroyed 90% of the monsters shielding you. Soon I'll finish off the few that remain and cut you down where you stand! It seems that Fuma Boy is going on about something. Well, it's nothing that concerns me. Fuma Boy.
Yeah, it does give Pegasus
It-
vibes.
that gave such a Pegasus vibe.
The first time I heard Kuma Boy, I was actually shocked you didn't immediately change this character's voice straight to Pegasus. There.
Yeah, it took every fiber of my being not to. The redhead clearly doesn't understand. They are not the ones making their way to me. I am the one making my way to them. Now, I think it's time to end this. Master of Chaldea, Shinmen Musashi. Go ahead and pray to your Buddha all you want. Go on, my little pentagram. Heat up their light.
Huh? Huh? I can't move. This must be one of his curses.
Now let's see. The Curse of Annihilation. Ooh, I think I'll imbue you with a special one. Oh, I see it! I see your soul. You seem to have some doubts, just like the Lord Sorcerer, but you cannot hide anything from me. Oh, this takes me back. Inshun, the others. They all displayed the most wonderful expressions of shock and agony during their transformations. You're doing your best to fight it, but it's pointless. There is nothing at all you can do.
Damn it!
I shall remake your soul, your will, everything about you! Goodbye, Shinmen Musashi. Hello to our newest heroic spirit sword master. What a delicious joke, turning you into a heroic spirit sword master while you are still alive. Indeed, you deserve nothing less than a hell of a...
Reign of Isis!
Wait, what? Huh?
Debuff cleanse, bitch!
What? What is this?
Looks like we're the ones who made our way to you, caster of limbo.
Fuck! This cannot be happening. How can a mere human dispel my sorcery? How dare you mock the protection endowed by Satan, by Lucifer himself? And is this a wound? How could you break my multi-layered barrier? My defense should be impenetrable!
I've seen through your karma. I could never have done it without fighting against Kala Sutra Hell and her lightning-quick techniques. Have taken my first steps into the void. I may still be immature, but understand that by reaching emptiness, my sword has become invincible.
Curse you! Curse you, Musashi! I shall obliterate your very soul! In the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we shall do battle! Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as the stage of our battle and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. The cursed name of my blade is Caster of Limbo. The true name of my vessel is not even worthy of mention. Come forth, great spirit of the Shimosa Soma clan! I found you an opponent who has defeated several heroic spirits already. You are more than worthy to serve as my champion in this duel to the death. Prepare yourself, Shinmen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us!
Let's do this!
I love this fucking character. He's so cool. I love him so much! God, I love this guy!
It really works for your type of style of voicing.
He gets really visceral. It's like he's really playful, and then he fucks up, and he's like, what?
You have the energy for it. It's great.
Exactly. Alright, so he didn't realize that he was gonna have to fight fucking Cinderella. Oh my god, we have a Buster Chain!
Mm-hmm.
Bab.
Alright, I need to remember the order.
This would be a good time for me to grab a snack.
So I believe it's this one first. And then apply invincible. Apply poison. Increase gauge. Apply skill seal. And then... I'm just gonna stun his ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know... We can wait. We can wait a turn. The one time she's on tune. Kinda, sort of. I was mostly just thinking on if I wanted to bring Scotty in. But no, I think we can just actually two-turn him. With Obaban. NP strength down, you fucking narc. Alright, I guess we're bringing in Obaban now. Yeah, it's Jover. NP strength up. Gauge up. Power up! More power!
I need more power.
Yes. Yes. All right, chat room. We're gonna do some damage. Hey kids, wanna see a dead body? I legitimately love this NP, it's so dumb. God, they did so much damage! I thought Musashi might be able to get one hit in, but Jesus Christ. Oberon does not fuck around, chat. Impossible. There's no way you could have cut through my great spirit, my talisman!
Of course I could have. Thanks to this, I now have a good idea of how to fight while wearing an eye patch.
Impossible! No blade of the meta cursed. Muramasa's sword should be capable of wounding us heroic spirit sword masters. Of wounding me! Are you sure about that? Now that my mother's protection is with me? Are you telling me such insignificant things as her prayers, her wishes, her feelings gave you the power to wound me? The caster who commands Limbo itself! Long ago, there was a woman who raised me. She wasn't a living creature, but a machine. She's the one who taught me the Fuma clan's ninja arts. She was a bit broken down and forgot things constantly. She would often smile sadly and say she might even forget me someday. But she was the kindest person I had ever met. She was my mother in everything but blood. Gee. This is for Lady Donzo. This is for my mother. Ah, human sentimentality. Hmm? Oh my god. I won't give you the chance to wander in limbo. Hell is the only place for you now.
You know how badly I want to say, this is for Gohan!
This is for Gohan!
Huh, that was a fight. Remy, pass the Oreos.
Get the hell out of my timeline! If we do not kill this caster, it will be the end of all of us! No! Fuck.
Damn!
He's so cool, goddammit. Oh, Musashi's frowning. She's sad. I don't like this.
Oh, come on. My eye's gone.
There's still a reason to smile.
Can I not feel my feelings?
You know what? That's understandable.
Excuse you?
That's understandable. I apologize. I should never tell a lady to smile more.
I have something important to report.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I may or may not have just found a Grand Blue player named Jatsu's water bottle.
Oh my fucking god! What up, Giraffe? Jatsu is a commentator, so it's
He is a commentator who is, I swear to God, he is under 5'6". He might be 5'4".
he is a small lad.
He bought this water bottle. That like a 1 liter water bottle, so pretty big.
Yes.
So it just looked fucking massive. It was crazy.
Is Paris at Bond 5? Yeah, Paris is at Bond 5 now. I don't need to bring the child with me for warfare anymore. Who do I bring now? Oh, I can bring this child! Oh, the cost is too high. Shit. I guess I'm not bringing that child.
Why do you keep bringing children to wars?
Because they need it. There we go. We'll bring...
How else are you supposed to bond with them?
Yeah, exactly. The child is too expensive.
More reasons why I'm not a mother.
Do I know of the funniest Bubs player ever? I do not.
Because they need to learn. Y'all okay out there?
Yo, this kid's gotta learn today. Damn, shit's fucked.
Oh.
herald the advent of darkness. The end of the human world is nigh. This corrupt world will never be able to withstand Onriedo. People will wish for nothing more than to die and be whisked away to paradise. And yet, there is no paradise anywhere to be found. Instead, this human world will be further submerged into Onriedo until hell lies in every direction. Now that my Onriedo castle has taken shape, awaken! 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 Obey the ritual bestowed upon me by Satan and activate your true form! Ah, Satan! Great Lucifer! This time, I swear I shall save you!
I can fix him!
Oh no.
Once Onriedo Castle's activation is complete, the end of this world will be close at hand. In an instant, this frail alternate history shall be consumed by darkness. And from there, this entire castle shall travel to the distant land of Chaldea. My revenge will not end here. I shall destroy the chronicle theoretical phenomenon, where Chaldea resides. Indeed, it shall even destroy the true humanity itself.
I think Shiro needs to chill a bit.
Thus shall I bring about a future for those history has left behind. It won't be much longer now. Satan. Soon, I shall hurry to your side with the hell that is the human world on my back. Ah, yes. I forgot you were still here. I trust you find your gags flavor to your liking, princess.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I see from your expression you have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, of course you don't, you fool. It took me over 20 years of crossing between worlds to truly understand. I have seen many different worlds.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm reading another fucking chapter of Higurashi right now, dude.
Some were identical to my own world. In others, madness ran rampant, to the point that nothing made sense. There was a world populated only by sounds as calm and as peaceful as any flute, and a world of darkness uninterrupted by the light of day.
Also, you have a line reading, Shane.
Does that have anything to do with potato chips?
No.
Don't make it weird, Red. It's a normal gag for normal gag purposes.
You're not making it any better.
There was nothing we're going to do with you. In time, I came to hear the voice of Satan, and in a flash, I understood everything. It was truly a revelation. Indeed, it was such a momentous event that I ended up going through the final door myself. It was there that I met a god who had also had his brethren slaughtered, just like me.
This is actually just some Higurashi shit. No joke.
What are they talking about? Is he already going completely off the deep end?
You're wondering if my eyes show signs of madness, aren't you? Indeed. I've been mad for quite some time now.
I got off Twitter now, though. I feel a lot better.
I lost my sanity in the Shimabara long ago. My heart is naught but a swirling vortex of hate, vowing revenge against those who perpetrated this atrocity. Call it an act of madness if you wish. However, you who enjoys the privilege of being a Tokugawa, remember this. In every world that I have been to, your family is the same. Whenever we Christians stand up for ourselves at Shimabara, you always come to slaughter us mercilessly.
Always the fucking Christians.
We're totally punished. If I am insane, then you and your family are hateful, cruel, and inhuman! So I will show you no mercy, even if this place is cut off from history.
Do I want to calm NBTL on Sunday night? This week might be bad for me because I'm actually kind of swamped with work this week. Yeah, I think I actually might need my Sunday, so I'm probably not good for this Sunday. Unfortunate. I apologize. Hit me up next time, though, and I might be open. It's just I have a lot of commissions I have to bust out this week. I also have to start fucking writing something, because I have not been able to have any time for writing the past 2 fucking weeks.
Even if this is no more than a parallel world, I shall show you exactly the mercy you showed us. None! I shall kill every last one of you! Fury is staggering. He meant Shimabara. Who is this fucking guy?
Yori Yagami KOF, is that you?
Oh, it's the Shane scene. Oh,
Yeah,
I
this
knew
is
it was
the
gonna
Shane
happen
show!
right at the very end.
Ah, I bet even God in heaven heard that laugh, Lord Sorcerer. So what is the next step in your plan? You have taken over this castle and kidnapped the princess. I'm guessing that brings us near to its conclusion. Indeed. You must grow tired of carrying that sword on your back for nothing. Rejoice! Your time has finally come. Shinmen Musashi has come to the castle. You will kill her. From the moment I met you in the mountains of Shimosa, I could tell that that is the sole reason you exist. She may wield the Myonjingiri Muramasa, but she is still merely human. She has not yet reached the pinnacle of swordsmanship. But you have, nameless man. Though I burn with loathing for this world and everything in it, I still have some respect for your skill. There's no demonic sword in the entire human realm that surpasses yours. And so, with you at my side, I have nothing to fear from Shinmen Musashi.
This guy literally said, hey yo, I kind of hate all of humanity, but you hit buttons good, and I fuck with that.
Some of you are pretty cool. Don't come to Onriedo tomorrow.
Oh my god!
I hope it works out that way. I do want to pay you back for your hospitality. But I'm not so sure I'll get a turn. Lord Imperio here is here too, and his swordsmanship is truly terrifying.
I forgot he was here.
Once he draws his sword, his opponent's soul isn't long for this world, whoever they may be. But then again, you never know. The only thing you can ever be certain of is that nothing is ever certain. I am very intelligent, you see.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Indeed. Nothing is certain except the destruction of this world, thanks to my own Riedo castle. Perish, perish, perish! Do you know how many different laughs? Like, oh my god, holy shit!
I've had a terrible dream. I feel like I've not been a major character in forever. Oh my goodness. This is the Chaldea command room. Do you read me? Do you read Senpai?
Mash!
Oh, thank goodness. I finally got through. Da Vinci, our connection to Master has been reestablished. It sounds a little different right now because I've been cracking up here a little bit lately, and I'm a little concerned about it. But we're gonna see how that goes later.
Good, good. I'm glad to see my peerless genius has come through once again. This makes all the late nights I spent working on this problem worth it. But I guess now's not the time for chit-chat. Good job hanging in there, Remy. Let me fill you in on everything we know. First of all, we're going to explain the entire narrative to you now. After you fell into a coma, something intervened in the dream you were having and brought your consciousness somewhere else. We already had data on hand from the time you fell asleep like this for 7 days, so we surmised what had happened fairly quickly. But even though we knew what was happening, nothing we tried could reach you. For some reason, the only thing that eventually worked was a ray-shifting Fuma Kotaro. Although I'm guessing from the looks on your faces that you have a good idea why that worked.
It must have been because of Kato Danzo. Someone I was very close to was here. I'm the only one who was able to ray shift here because she existed in this world. I believe the spell I brought with me finally activated when I temporarily absorbed her magical energy.
Yes, the special spell I prepared to reboot the comms on the Mystic Code Remy always carries with her. Ew. It was rough going, not being able to get in touch with you, but at least we got through now. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll last very long, since it looks like you're outside proper history. For that part, I'd like to keep telling you what's going on myself, but Holmes has been insisting that he have a turn. Go ahead, great detective.
Colors.
Was this a least character to Colors?
So, I know this was a character that I gave you at first, Shane.
Right.
And
And then it got given to someone else.
it got given to Colors because it was turning into too much of the Shane show, and we had to, like, move things around. But I think it would be fine if you kept Holmes, Shane, unless Colors is incredibly adamant about really wanting Holmes. And
Anyways,
I don't think Colors is here right now, so you know what?
pardon, my apologies.
Oh, sorry,
for the
I was
intrusion.
muted.
Oh,
That's okay.
But are you adamant about having
I'm as
Sherlock
adamant as
Holmes?
the wet paper towel.
Oh wow.
So not at all.
Not at all.
All right, Shane, take it away.
Pardon, my apologies for the intrusion. I'm quite impressed that you've managed to restore both Fumakoto's magical energy and your own magical circuits, Master. I deduce that the trouble with our communications most likely lay with you. To begin, your mind was able to attain something similar to a physical body after being transported in a manner not unlike a ray shift. However, that body is very much a temporary construct. Your real one is still asleep here in Chaldea. Therefore, as long as your new body was able to adjust to that world, there shouldn't have been any issue. But had it not, it is entirely possible that your magical circuits wouldn't function properly. After all, the comms device you always use is as much a kind of mystic code as it is a machine. Which means, if the magical circuits within your body were unable to acquire energy, your comms device would fail to function as well.
Imagine, like, your smartphone doesn't work because you catch a fucking cold. God.
That sucks.
My smartphone got better when I got COVID because I got the 5G shot.
Got that 5G shit.
Oh my god.
I actually had
Come
never
to
had COVID
think
yet.
of it,
Knock on wood.
When I first got here, I couldn't summon anyone.
Having COVID sucks. I hope you never get it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually had that either.
As I suspected. Then either you adjusted to this world at some point, or perhaps someone helped you adjust through some special means.
Special means? What?
Hmm.
What do you mean by that?
Curious. Curious.
Believe it or not.
I was about to make a fucking joke about weird sex shit, and it turns out that it's weird sex shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then, wait, was that?
You think that Shutendoji's spirit origin may have shared memories with a version of her in Chaldea? That's why she did that weird sex shit? I hate fate.
I hate fate sometimes, dude. God damn it.
I suppose it's not impossible, but it's still just that. I suppose it's not impossible, but it's still just that. A possibility. Besides, apart from that, she didn't seem to be linked to the Shutendoji we know in any way. But does that mean it was a coincidence that she did what she did to Master's body? The chances seem vanishingly slim. Then again...
I don't know what you're talking about, but, the karma implanted by the Curse of Annihilation destroys its vessel's pride and honor, along with everything else. In which case, it shouldn't be much of a mystery.
Come to think of it, she did say this world was hell anyway.
Oh, fascinating. That would mean you have indeed found yourself in a nightmare, where
Ooh.
Shutendoji was all up in your guts.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would pay money for that.
Many people would pay money for that. I might pay money for that. Ms. Remy has wandered into the rift, but that was me in character. Shane wouldn't do that.
I am aware. I am aware that was you in character.
Let the record show. Miss Remy has wandered into the rift between dreams and reality, mind and matter. Welcome to the Velvet Room. That is, I believe, the most likely explanation for our current predicament.
Rift?
Correct. Miss Da Vinci gave a brief rundown before, but to be more precise, the medical data from the last incident and Miss Remy's condition during that nightmare she saw match the data for her current condition very closely. Whether she remembers it or not, everything was carefully recorded in Caldea's library. The medical team who monitored Miss Remy during the last incident did an excellent job. At any rate, given the overlap between the two datasets, the answer is clear. Once again,
My dream got connected somewhere else again.
stop astral projecting for 5 minutes, precisely. This place where you now find yourself is neither a prior point in history, nor a singularity that threatens humanity. It is either a closed-off subspace not unlike a reality marble, a separate timeline, or an alternate world. Whichever it is, it has no effect on humanity at large. It is a special world. It is a special world, does indeed exist. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
smoking rocks. But is part of your dream at the same time. You ever have a dream where you wish you want you think you want it to do you so badly that you could do anything? In other words,
Holmes,
Why-
we talked about this.
Why do they call it an oven?
why do they call it an oven when you in the hot food, out whole cold eat the food?
I don't know. In other words, that's the rift between dreams and reality?
Correct.
That's crazy.
And it is here that the woman peeking out from behind you becomes very important, Miss Miyamoto Musashi.
Oh, hi. I'm Musashi. Nice to meet you. I wasn't hiding anything. This is just a little strange.
Is she looking at fucking Holmes, being like, "Oh no, he's
I got
hot"?
the little blushins. Look, you can't blame a girl.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm so sorry I didn't introduce myself before.
Is this really the time for that nonsense? Our world is on the brink of disaster, you know?
Shut up, Graham. She's cute.
The brink of disaster!
Look, we might be on the brink of disaster, but I'm on the brink of getting her number. Chill.
Oh, right. Sorry about that, Grandpa. I guess the other instructions will have to wait. Introductions will have to wait. Sorry about that, cutie.
Damn. Not at all. I'm the one who should be apologizing.
I have to say, though, awfully handy to talk to someone over a distance. I can only imagine what things would have been like in the Age of War if we could have done this back then.
Move out of the way, Gramps. Hey, weren't you the one just telling us to knock off the small talk? Huh?
I'm glad to see you're all in good spirits. Now, let us proceed. Miyamoto Musashi. Given what Miss Kirillite has told me about her, I have devised a hypothesis. She is a traveler, a world crosser, a one-of-a-kind being best described as a mobile singularity. And currently she is with Miss Remy. And so, nothing more need to be said.
Mind saying it anyway?
Think you can say that in English, Mr. Holmes?
I try not to make a habit of over-explaining things, as I generally find doing so to be rather lacking in tact, but very well. I describe Miss Musashi as a mobile singularity precisely because of the many connotations such a term implies. While one of these connotations is certainly that anything and everything becomes possible, there is more to it. Despite her unusual nature, she alone would not cause this sort of inter-dream phenomenon to occur. For example, the prior 7-day incident would never have arisen had the King of Mages not served as both an external and internal trigger. In other words, there is another factor at work here besides Miss Miyamoto. Go on, give it some thought. I imagine you must have some idea of who that could be.
You really do love to treat your theories like truth, don't you, Holmes?
Believe it or not, this is not how I would prefer to go about it either. But circumstances being what they are, I felt I had no choice.
Who else could it be?
Fucking Tamamo.
Don't bother racking your brains when you don't know what he's talking about, Musashi.
Grandpa.
For example, say there were multiple mobile singularities in the same world. Such a phenomenon would certainly be unprecedented. It could result in any number of abnormalities or other unusual phenomenon. Thinking about it in those terms, is there no one who comes to mind?
Multiple mobile something or other?
Mobile Suit Gundam?
In other words, there could be someone else here besides Lady Musashi who moves between worlds?
Oh, now I get... Wait, there's someone else like me here?
Why is this just turning into fucking Higurashi? I'm losing my mind, dude!
Hold on. I feel the brain cells.
Now it all makes sense. When you put it that way, the answer's easy.
Nipa.
There's only so many people here who don't belong. Servants, Remy, and... the sorcerer.
I'm glad to see you've arrived at the same conclusion that I did.
True, that does line up with everything we've seen so far. Even before Onriedo Castle showed up. Monsters began appearing throughout Shimosa at the same time that the sorcerer and the heroic spirit swordmasters were first seen. Furthermore, the swordmasters always had monsters accompanying them. And many more appeared in the castle town right when Onriedo Castle showed up. I had thought that was just a natural phenomenon, so that the sorcerer was actually summoning them all here all along. Fuck! I thought that was just all natural phenomenon, so that sorcerer was actually summoning them here all along.
Do these monsters act in ways that further this sorcerer's interests?
Yeah, I think so. They definitely obey the Swordmaster's commands.
Then we can safely assume that this person is the source of every abnormality occurring in that world. Presumably.
Huh?
Huh?
In my original hypothesis, I surmised that Miss Musashi should be able to control these monsters in the same way. But that does not appear to be the case. Therefore, I expect the difference is most likely a matter of output. This sorcerer most likely has a stronger mobile singularity temperament than Miss Musashi.
So, you mean he's the same as me, but a more experienced traveler?
Precisely.
Why couldn't you just say that?
I must admit that I dislike piling hypotheses one atop another like this. I would prefer to keep my silence given the number of lingering doubts I still have. Nonetheless, as we discussed earlier, this situation simply does not allow for such luxuries.
I could use some suck luxuries.
Fuck. It would be one thing if Professor had a hand in this, but to think I would have to explain a case where my deductions were still incomplete.
Well, I don't know what to say. Thanks for helping?
Ah, yes, just to be clear, the things I have told you here are not the full extent of my thoughts on this matter.
I have an entire thesis I haven't told you yet.
I have chosen to withhold some facts and estimates for the time being, so as to not unduly color your preconceptions. I trust you can understand that.
We geniuses can be a real pain in the ass, can't we?
At least she admits
Yes.
it.
So, let me make sure I've got this straight, because there's no way you read that all. Once this Onriedo Castle place fully activates, it might pose a threat to our world as well? And right now, you're inside the castle, trying to find and stop the mastermind.
Yes, that is an accurate summation.
That does sound dire and all, but... could something that happens in a dream really have an effect on our own world? If it did, it would be an unprecedented threat that we've never experienced before. Oh well, never mind that now. Let's get serious and go over what you need to know as concisely as possible, she says, looking knowingly into the camera. We have your coordinates now, and we verified your existence. We'll also move ahead with preparations to bring Kotaro back along with you. Unfortunately, our connection is still unstable, so I'm not sure when we'll next have audio and visual. But don't worry. Now that we have a lock on your coordinates, we won't lose sight of you. I promise.
Nevertheless, the dream world you find yourself in right now is still quite real. If you die there, you will die in... if you die in the game, you die in real life. So make absolutely sure you return to Chaldea alive.
Holmes, in all your investigations, did you never find even a little bit of tact?
Nope.
Even I know better than to be as blunt as that, and this is me we're talking about.
She's so real for that, dude.
And Mash, if you have something to say, why don't you say it instead of muttering to yourself?
I'm making eyes with her. Shut up.
I wasn't muttering. I was just, thinking that if we ended the call before I got a chance to talk to Senpai, I'd miss her all.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Thank you, Senpai. I'll be waiting for you here, so please, make sure you come back to Chaldea safely.
Yo, Remy, so, 2 hands?
Papa?
2 hands, got it. All right, we made it to the keep. And now we just have to get to the top as fast as possible.
Wait,
Ojibwa?
did someone mention senpai?
I don't have sitcom cheering sounds. I just have the laugh
my
track.
God.
That's all. That's all
Oh my
I have. Also, 2 hands. I'm very confused, but I'm just gonna leave that to my imagination.
Oh, it's because people are already shipped, Remy and Mash, right? So Mash has a second hand for Musashi, yes?
Oh, it's just the polycule.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like FGO is just canonically one of the biggest polycules in fiction, so...
Well, according to Akasha, and according to nhentai.net, yes.
Boy, I haven't climbed a keep like this in forever. Hey, Remy, do you know about the castle in Himeji? I've been inside a number of castles before, but the only other keep I've climbed is Himeji's.
I don't think there are many its size left.
You mean the tale of Osaka Behime? I do remember a character thought to be Miyamoto Musashi appearing in it.
That's the one. It was a huge and beautiful castle. I think it was almost as big as this one. Although, it's strange. It just doesn't make sense that Tokei Castle would be this big, especially during the Tokugawa reign. Mount Holmes guy said this was a separate timeline, I think. I guess that explains it.
It doesn't matter what it is. Let's just hurry to the top and kill this sorcerer person.
Damn.
I want to get back to annoying Duske after all. I know we can trust that woman, but... with all these monsters around everywhere you look, I can't help but worry about them.
Meanwhile, Tamamo's just smoking a cigarette, watching all of the carnage go down.
Huh? Hang on. If we stop this sorcerer, will that solve the monster problem too?
I believe so.
That's simple. We head up there and take him down. Though we still have to hurry, of course.
Agreed. This should be our final battle in Shimosa. A place in the rift between dreams and reality.
In mind and matter.
Mind and matter. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Now, I'm seeing signs of monsters ahead of us. Let's get through them quickly, Master.
Were the signs of monsters just the fucking monsters being directly in front of you?
Yeah.
Well, let's just go through.
Just go through the middle, eh?
These things are still showing up? Remy, I'm counting on you to watch my back again. You monsters just can't stop glaring at us living folks, can ya?
I mean, the monsters just look back at Musashi being like, "Hey, Musashi, I'm sure you got issues with glaring now, huh?"
Oh, you're making fun of me because of golden eye patches, that's... I don't know what hardships you suffered when you were alive, but I think it's time you shuffled off for good. I challenge you to a fair fight. No more howling and rage for you. I'll send you back to the afterlife myself.
Well, I tell you, we'd see about that, but I think you're having trouble seeing a thing or two here.
Motherfuckers.
I'm just giving all of them Cockney accents.
I just had an idea.
Yeah.
You got Igor, right?
He's like, "Welcome to the Velvet Room."
And then it's just like a shrine to Velvet Crow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay,
This might be
I'ma take a little piddle in the blobby's room.
Hi.
a little piddle. Diddle diddle. Riddle diddle.
Little padiddle.
Diddle, diddle,
In the
diddle,
diddle
diddle,
diddle.
Oh, we have applause? I will keep that in mind. I actually need to put that on my soundboard at some point. Oh shit, friend request. There we go. All right, let's get some meter. We're gonna build meter. I was at an arcade a few days ago, and I was playing fucking Third Strike, and Third Strike's a very funny game because in Third Strike you whiff buttons to gain meter. So a big part of high-level Third Strike is you're both just like 3/4 screen away, whiffing like medium buttons, and you're like, well, you gotta come to me, or I'm gonna build up enough meter to do a super, and super confirms do a ton of damage in this game.
Basically, it's just the equivalent of standing 3/4 of the stream charging.
Basically. Except it's also like really hard to punish because like whiffing like a crouching medium punch. Yeah, because like your crouching medium punches generally are like pretty safe to throw out from those ranges and are hard to whiff punish. Because frame data in Third Strike's kind of fucked up. Alright, here comes Obaban.
Baba.
Just play my goat Necro. Problem solved. No, that character's garbage.
Oh,
I ain't
damn.
playing a character in Third Strike unless their name is Ken, Chun-Li, Yoon, Makoto, or Dudley.
Dude,
Those
that
are
was
the
like
only
5
characters you'll catch me playing in Third Strike.
That's like a lot of characters.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like those are the characters in my opinion that you can actually play without suffering. There's so many characters in Third Strike that are just absolute dog shit. He's debatably top 7 now. Top 7's not good enough for me.
What
What
is
about-
good enough for you?
Top 5.
You
Oh.
wouldn't wanna use Ada then. That character's not a mad.
I mean, Granblue I can play bottom 1 and I don't care. Cause that game isn't demonic like fucking Third Strike.
Really hard and fast. That was my favorite meme that came out from like what the fuck is this guy doing here?
What,
That
Jekyll?
was definitely my favorite meme that came out from like before Street Fighter 6 was released was the Michael Rosen reacts to the different Street Fighter games. For Third Strike, he just goes really hard and fast. Well, not much like this one.
Much like this one. We're
I
gonna
bit
get
my
some more
tongue.
dragon fights.
Nice.
Oh!
They say,
This is a single target.
why the fuck is Jekyll an assassin, dude?
Because he's
Well,
baby.
He's a berserker.
You don't see us ass out.
Where the fuck was the...
Why?
This... No. I mean, this one should work, I think. And then
Papa Jack.
I just need to change Berserker Coup to, do I have a single target archer? I have a single target archer. And I do love her. Yeah, I think that works.
Ooh.
I love her. She sucks. And then... Yeah, I love Baobanshi. God, I love this character. Alright, where is the CE that I wish for? It's a 4-star. I'm going to filter this shit real quick. Quick effectiveness up. Make my life easier. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
And then... There we go. I think I'm good to go, gamers.
Are you a monster now?
Yes, I've been a monster.
So far, so good. Although,
I can just use filters for that, you know? I mean, I was filtering.
I'm surprised this floor doesn't look too different from the lower ones. I mean, we're almost at the top, right?
That's right. This is the 4th floor, so the only one left is the 5th and final floor. Since we haven't seen any sign of the sorcerer so far, it is safe to assume that he's waiting for us up above.
Stairs, huh? I guess that goes for keeps, too.
Something about these stairs bothering you?
I was just wondering how long it had been since I climbed a flight of stairs, and what world it might have been. But I guess that doesn't matter now. Not when there's another evil aura close by.
Absolute majestic aura.
How about you, Remy? Are you alright?
I'm fine. This is nothing.
I'm glad to see your special resistance still works here in Shimosa, Master.
Mash is still the best servant.
Wow.
Make sure you catch your breath. We don't want to find ourselves stuck between high and low ground.
I don't like unblockables, you see.
Stairs are best traversed in one fell swoop. Tell us when you're good to go and we'll hurry on to the next floor.
For a self-proclaimed old man, your legs are sure in good shape. On top of that, you're not even breathing hard.
That's because I train... That's because I train myself properly. I don't know about other smiths, but I always forge while holding my breath. Really toughens up the lungs.
I want to breathe in the metal. That shit sucks.
Is that so? Sounds a lot like swinging a sword. All that I know... Oh, not that I know that all there is to know about every other style of swordsmanship, of course. Huh? Kotaro?
Kotaro?
Are we doing this now?
Oh, please, don't worry about me. I was just thinking about the enemies we're facing. The last heroic spirit swordmaster is the Saber of Imperio. Should we assume he's waiting for us here too?
I would. Can't imagine these people would be anywhere else. Otherwise, we wouldn't have run into that caster. It was a true monster. The type to bide his time and enjoy watching his prey struggle until the last moment. And he still came at us with a bunch of small fries in tow. So I'm thinking this is the safest place here.
I agree with that. Still, there's nothing he can do now that he's dead. So I say we forget all about him and move on to this Keith's final... Are you?
Bind!
Musashi!
He erased his presence so completely, I had no idea he was right behind me! How can he still be alive? It's just a matter of luck now. I need to turn around, draw my sword, and cut him down in a single slash, all in one motion.
What's the meaning of...
Revolting. I can barely stand to look at you. This pretty facade you wrap yourself in is nothing more than illusion to hide your true ugly nature.
Just so you know, it is facade.
I know it's facade.
Okay.
I was trying to growl facade and it did not work out.
It's okay, it happens.
Probably petty, right?
Begone, filth.
I thought we freaking destroyed it. What the hell?
You slew one of your own comrades!
Comrade? I have no need for such outside interference. I never once considered that thing a comrade.
That isn't what you said last night.
At any rate, you certainly took your time getting here. For a while, I was not sure you would even get here before the world ended. Shinmen Musashi.
How did some god of hell put it again? A soul who is truly gifted at cutting human bodies apart in the most cold and efficient way possible. I presume you were the one she most had in mind, Saber of Imperio.
What an amusing description. Indeed. I do excel at cutting apart human bodies in an efficient way. A way that truly pays respect to the genre. The path I walk leads not towards the Buddha. I am but a single blade that can be slung effortlessly. In other words, my sole purpose is killing.
Well, what about your hand purpose?
Oh, come on!
Are you
Mine
serious?
is Yagyu Tajima no Kami. Munenori. I am the final heroic spirit swordmaster, Imperio. The one who looks down from the highest point of all the heavens.
Now I see why you immediately latched on to this character frame 1. I thought it was just because you liked him.
I know.
I had to keep the casting consistent.
Holy shit.
Zoe pulled the wool over us.
Yagyu Tajima no Kami? Is this some sort of sick joke?
Honestly, that's the same reaction I'm having. Like, are you kidding me? Even the story is like, this is such an ass pull, dude.
Let me just uncork this bottle and glug glug glug. Not surprised. I have no trouble believing you'd be capable of something like this, old man Tajima. There's only one thing I don't get. Every servant has a distinct aura to them. How'd you hide yours?
Simple. I am human, through and through. Though I may have been given the title of Heroic Spirit Swordmaster, and led armies of monstrous creatures, I am the same person I always was. Still the same Yagyu Tajima.
That explains it. A human wouldn't have a spirit origin that could go berserk. But how is that possible? Not even servants can withstand the transformation that comes from having the curse's karma implanted in them. There should be no way you can still be human. Unless you've already come back to life.
I have not. I'm not a spirit returned from the dead. I am me. I have the same body, the same life as I have always had. I have merely ventured off the righteous path. For that matter, collecting karma is trivial. I've gathered all 108 Buddhist defilements.
Yeah? Well, I've collected all 251 original Pokemon. Dipshit. What do you have to say about that, Yagyu Tajima no Kami?
Admittedly impressive.
Oh, thank you.
And here I thought you might be worthy of respect after you cut down that limbo guy. Turns out you're no better. You can try to hide it with talismans or spells, but you still stink of blood and guts. Yes, that is what happens when one spends time around monsters. Although you are the first to notice. Indeed. The irony that I was praised for protecting the people of Shimosa, when my true goal was exactly the opposite, is not lost on me. Nevertheless, the charade did rare. I am no actor. Leading the procession of samurai to Toka Castle was an especially difficult challenge. It seems I now have no choice but to create my mountain of bodies and river of blood here. It was all I could do to suppress my urge to draw my blade. But in the end, you made your way here none the wiser. Isn't that right, Shinmen Musashi? Let me start by offering you my thanks. And not for humiliating myself by pretending to be an actor at my age. No, my thanks are entirely for you, Musashi. You helped me see who I really am. 6 months ago, our paths crossed by chance, followed by our blades. It was the briefest of moments, but in that short span, every bit of artifice I had built up was stripped away. In a flash, my loyalty to Lord Yamitsu, the life I had devoted to my family's Shinkageryu, all of it was gone. In other words, the man I once was had vanished. And all that remained was a single monstrous swordsman.
So you're telling me he did all of this
For the love of the game.
because Musashi just so happened to shake her sword slightly in his general direction. Okay. Jetstream
Man.
Sam type shit.
Misogyny really goes deep, don't it? I did this?
No, you didn't! He just has a pee-pee, and it made him angry!
Damn it. Then, if I hadn't taunted you into drawing your sword back then, you wouldn't have ended up this way? Am I the one who pushed you into going mad?
I've done nothing of the sort. I was merely stripped of one layer of artifice. I could not be more grateful. That is why I just showed you my own blade in return.
I showed you my blade. Answer me.
You helped me see that my father passed on our outdated Shinkageryu to me precisely because I had never enjoyed studying the sword.
Oh my god.
This is why I was able to push it to evolve into the Yagyu Shinkageryu. I was content with that. I believe that in the end, the way of the sword is the way of killing, no matter how you dress it up. That there was no special meaning to be found in it, and thus no value to be sought in life. But I was wrong. It was only at this age, after dueling you, that I realized the truth. The mystique of the duel, the feeling of life and death intertwining in a single moment, the time when your mind and your opponent's mind occupy the same space. And I realized the way of the sword is actually quite fun. All of it existed to fight you, Musashi. A sorcerer appeared in the darkness and told me a woman calling herself Musashi would arrive in this world again. In which case, I had no choice but to face you once again. I have been waiting for you, Shinmen Musashi. I may have been regarded as the strongest swordsman in Edo, but only in a time of peace. In the end, such a title is utterly meaningless. As Edo Yagyu, my Otome Ryu can only be passed down to the ruling class. I did not pay much mind to my life before. But now, Musashi, I am extremely interested in what comes next.
I'm not.
I was born again as a demon to answer a single question. Which of our swords is stronger? That's your reason? It is.
I went off the stream. Remy, wake up.
Remy,
Please, I beg.
please wake up.
Please wake up. I'm begging.
What's gayer, sex with a man or whatever the fuck this guy has going on?
Right. In the end, that's all it comes down to. And yet, I think out of everyone here, I'm the only one who can't blame old man Taijima for this. No matter how awful the things he's done may be.
Musashi! You
I'm just gonna
totally
take on that
can, though!
Taking on that guilt. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. I want to slap her. God damn it.
This is called depression and low self-esteem.
Lady Musashi.
Of course I'm angry about it. I don't intend on showing him any mercy. That kind of evil wouldn't have flown even in the age of war.
Bro, Musashi really is this guy's kind of a creep, but he hits buttons really well, and I want to fight him.
I hate what he's done too. Leading monsters to slaughter innocent people, trampling his others' prides and belief, like with Lord Inshin.
But he hits buttons so good, man.
He hits buttons really well, I'm just saying. I gotta get my piece! And all to satisfy his own selfish desire? There's no excuse for that. But even so, I can't bring myself to blame him.
I will say one thing, though, that I do think makes this kind of peak fiction. This is exactly what I would expect from old samurai fiction.
Oh my god.
100%! This is like the exact same kind of like Japanese samurai machismo that you would fucking expect.
I may be a doo-doo poo-poo head, but I did it for the love of the game.
Yeah! I'm a doo-doo poo-poo head, but I did it for honor.
I'm a doo-doo poopa head too. I've also pushed myself to the very limit. I too want to fight strong doo-doo poopa heads and push myself further by dueling with them to someday reach a peak that I can't achieve on my own. Even if I never attain ultimate mastery, I at least want to go out triumphant over the foes who are right in front of me.
Musashi?
Yeah, I burnt down an entire country to have a cool fight. Who wouldn't?
I'm sorry, Remy. I know how messed up that is, and it doesn't mean I'll let Tajima get away. But I can't help but understand how he feels. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. He must be pretty disappointed with me now, huh?
I'd never be disappointed by you.
You don't have to lie to me, Remy, I understand. But thank you. Thanks, Remy.
Indeed. I could not have understood before my rebirth. But now I understand very well.
Yeah, this is exactly like Kung Fu Panda. Fucking Musashi is just Jack Black.
You are exactly right. That is why I broke the taboo and drew my blade. No matter how I may try to remain calm and unattached, my body cries out to battle you, right here and now. Though I must say, I could not believe what I saw at first.
Huh? What do you mean?
I never thought you would face me with only one eye. Reminds me of Mitsuyoshi more than anything.
Yagyu, Jubei, Shinshiro, Mitsuyoshi? I guess I could see that.
Jubei mentioned! I love Samurai Showdown. I love eye patch dudes with two swords.
Anyway, sorry to spring this on all of you so suddenly, but would you guys go on without me? Have to face this old man, right here and now. Even if the world is ending, and there's no end of the people crying, suffering, and dying, this duel to the death still comes first for me. When you live your life swinging a big knife and cutting down other people, your pride comes before anything else. So, go on. Go!
We're leaving, Kotaro.
I'm afraid I don't understand how you feel, Lady Musashi, but I wish you luck.
You too, Remy. Go on.
No.
Understandable.
Huh? You can't leave me behind? And here I thought I'd proven a little more trustworthy by now. No, you're right. He's strong. Exceptionally strong. Yagyu Tajima no Kami's swordsmanship has reached a godlike level. He's seen things I don't even understand. I almost certainly can't beat him on my own, especially since I've gotten used to fighting with one eye. If I tried, I'd be dead in an instant. I really can't put anything past you, can I, Remy?
I really don't
Also,
want
if
to
I
see.
take my eyes off you, you'll probably get lost in another world.
Very true.
I'll fight with you.
I'm sorry I can't handle him on my own. But I'm glad that you're here with me.
Come, Musashi.
Oh, you got a line reading, Zoya.
You gotta let me see the school. I gotta see the appeal of the game.
Oh my god! You bet. Let's see if your fabled Yagyushin Kageryu can stand up to my crossed blades.
That's it. We shall never get the chance to do battle again. How fortunate that fate has brought us together. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. The mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as the stage for our battle, and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. Saber of Imperio is the cursed name of my blade. The true name of my soul, Yagyu Tajima no Kame Munenori. Show me your sword, Shinmen Musashi! Our final battle is upon us!
2 syllables! Skadoosh!
Skadoosh zooms in on chest.
I gotta be honest.
Right?
This singularity has made Samurai Remnant make more sense. I'm not saying it makes it better, but I'm like, oh, okay, I see what kind of bullshit they were on. Yeah.
What is this Kung Fu Panda bullshit?
一切両断柳生田島の神宗則いや尋常に勝負
I showed you my sword. Please respond. All right. Holy fuck! 3 health bars. Okay. Oh, but I immediately have a chain with Balbanshi. Okay. You know what? Maybe this is fine. So we're gonna do this first. I should actually level her skills at some point because I keep fucking forgetting.
What's a Sam show?
Samurai Showdown.
Oh!
Yeah. I will hold the Switch because there's a chance someone might actually just fucking die.
And besides, you don't know when the Switch 2 is gonna come out.
So right, Oomph.
Well, Nintendo said they're going to announce it within the first, the next 5 months.
All right, this is this I think might get his first health bar.
It should.
I love her so much. Oh, come on! No!
Oh.
All of my buffs are gone. Kisa!
Yeah, that's the thing about this fight.
Alright, well, shit.
Oh, your skills are only level 2, that's why I
Yeah.
didn't kill.
Ah.
Understandable. I was warned. I do not have anything... Oh!
That'll work.
I will simply murder him. With the power of this gun I
Shinmen
found.
Musashi.
With the power of Shinmen Musashi. And this cool buster chain. Wait, bro, I had to evade. Why were you able to hit me, bro? No! It's so Jover. It's so Jover. Actually, we might be kind of sort of back. Not a lot, but back-ish, I suppose.
Things can happen.
God, that's crazy. Derogatory. Well, might as well apply invincible for one turn. Yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Okay, you did not kill Shoryuken's wife, and I'm very thankful for that. We'll get some MP gain. And then Shoryuken's wife probably dies. We're cooked, buff, we're back, hit, we're cooked. Oh, you're right, immediate MP, we're back.
Daitensho!
It never stops being cool.
Yeah.
And then Balbanshi just plays the harp. Sir, please! Oh no, is this single target? This is single target, right?
Mhm.
Oh no, Musashi!
Well,
Holy fuck, Lois.
ow? I think that's an ow moment.
That's definitely an oof, ouch, my bones moment. Okay, we have a contingency. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I think he can be stunned for a turn while we recover. Okay, I am going to apply this. And then... There we go! Yeah, it's a good thing his immunity doesn't prevent stuns.
I think it's just mental debuffs, is it?
I believe so. Yeah, just mental debuffs.
Mhm.
Alright, if I do this, that gets her other buffs online. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. One HP!
Damn.
1 HP in a dream!
1 HP in a dream! Alright. Triple quick! Yeah, the only HP that matters is the last one, baby! And everyone's got evade. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. He's just gonna swing at Koyan a whole bunch. Wait, what? Why? Why are you like this? Decrease normal attack effectiveness by... I see. I see. That's not good. Right?
Mm-hmm. You just gotta MP him.
I mean, I think we have a few of those in stock. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're just gonna Obobon. Yeah, actually, I think Obobon makes this easy. Alright, give you that. Give this to you. Hit with the attack buff. I'm wondering if this will be enough. "1% off? This is bullshit, dude." But I think this should still kill. Yeah.
Overkill.
And now she's sleepy.
Understandable.
While Scotty lives, bonus objective cleared. And we also had Shulk in the back.
It was useless. Any attempt in trying to read your next move was completely futile. The essence of my Niten Ichiru lies in adapting to hundreds, thousands of possibilities. But if my opponent stays one step ahead of all of them, there's nothing it can do.
What is seeing the future compared to the fucking Sharingan?
To defeat your Suigetsu, I had to enter the realm of the gods myself. Had to find the one right answer that lays behind every possibility. In other words, I had to slash through the unbreakable heavens themselves. I call it Kengo Bato, Ishana Daitensho! I'm indebted to you, Tachima no Kami. Thanks to you, I awakened my ultimate technique.
My high ogi, as they like to say in the business.
Is this you showing mercy to your opponent? Regretfully, it seems my skill was insufficient to reach you.
Not at all. I couldn't have beaten you alone. Your swordsmanship was divine in the truest sense of the word. I doubt you end up going to paradise, but just in case you do, give Lord Inshun my regards.
Very well. I feel much better. Cursed Mitsuyoshi. So this is how you felt whenever you swung your sword. No wonder you improved at such an incredible rate. How infuriating. You may not wish to hear this from me, but I'm afraid I shall say it anyway. Shin and Musashi, Master of Chaldea, this was the most enjoyable duel I have ever experienced.
I win, Saber of Imperio.
Oh my god.
Hey, Muramasa-san, did you hear something? Oh shit.
Oh.
The animation has partially changed. Its effects have not changed.
Now it looks cooler. Neat!
Awesome.
Animation updated.
Animation
シェイクスピア
update.
さんが本文を作り、ゴッホさんが表紙のイラスト慣れた頃ほど
Alright. Avenger? Oh. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, I see. Naruhodo ne. Wait a minute. In that case,
Mm-hmm.
it's an Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for my wife to shine, baby!
Oh,
Saimini, thank you for the raid! It's time for the white women! Let's go! This is what I've been dreaming about, baby! I'm so ready.
The time is at hand. In a few minutes,
Oh.
something will happen. Tokyo Castle will become a castle of Edo, a manifestation of the impure land, ready to curse all the Tokugawa hold dear.
For a moment, I thought you were gonna go like, in a few minutes, the sun will rise.
Oh my god.
Even the Master of Chaldea that Lord Satan was so afraid of. What? Has turned out to be no threat at all.
This is the funniest automod I've ever seen!
Huh?
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god. It had censored hit the white woman.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
I was just still flabbergasted by the way he's like, Lord Satan was terrified of the Master of Chaldea. Like, wait,
He
what?
should be.
Yeah, you should
What
be.
kind of a big deal?
Yeah.
I already read it.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Now then, are you ready to die, Kiyohime? Hmm? Who are you people?
What a great view. If the weather was nicer, I bet I could see all the way to Mount Fuji from here.
Lord Muramasa, the princess is safe. All of that cutout shade.
Still cut out of your talking.
Nope, I'm turning it off.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes, we are. Everything will be okay now, princess.
Impressive interpretations there.
Thank you. I speak Uwu.
Why are you here, you cretins?
You mean you can't figure it out? We're here to take down the mastermind behind this whole mess. By the way, we've never met before, have we?
Of course not.
What's your name, mastermind? I like to know who I'm gonna kill before I get to killing them.
I believe this man's name is Amakusashiro Tokisada.
Huh?
Oh, so you know my face, Fumakotaro. Then you must have seen Amakusashiro's heroic spirit in correct history. No, on second thought, there's no sense asking. If my heroic spirit would stand with humanity, he and I are nothing alike. To think that he would meekly settle into his spot in the throne of heroes instead of burning with fury after undergoing the hell that was Shimabara. What a joke.
If you think that's funny, laugh all you like. You're far from the only heroic spirit who burns with fury. Surely you know that from the heroic spirit sword masters you've led. But then, I guess you could never understand.
Now I see. So that's what's going on here. So that's what I'm doing here.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
I finally figured out why I was summoned to this version of Shimosa. It's all your fault, Amakusa. You got so much baggage that you ended up becoming a world crosser, or a mobile singularity, or whatever the fuck they called it. Now you pose a threat to the entire world. So either the world itself, or the counterforce, or... this is such a pain! I still don't really get it up myself. For one thing, hi cat.
I got you.
For one thing, I thought the counterforce, or a heroic spirit chosen as guardian or whatever, wasn't supposed to have a personality, unlike a servant. I don't know much about alternate timelines or parallel worlds, so I'll leave that stuff for later. Amakusa, I'm here to cut you down.
So, at last you realize your role to play Senji Muramasa. Indeed, the counterforce does reach this far, even though this world is not a singularity.
So the counterforce put on a new pair of pants and we get Senji Muramasa.
Well, it makes sense, given what we know about other counter guardians.
Yeah!
That is why you are the one the world chose to summon here. If you'd remained at your hermitage, wasting your life in peace, I would have left you alone until this world ended. What a fool you are to have come this far, just to throw your life away. My body has long since surpassed the limits of humanity. It is now the equal of the heroic spirit sword masters. If you think that pathetic little knife you've got there can cut me down, Muramasa, you are sorely mistaken.
I already knew you were no longer human, but I don't care whether you're alive or undead. The only thing you've got inside you now is suffering and anger. You're just a vengeful ghost in human form. You threaten the whole world just by being here. You give that caster a good run for his money. Ono and Tosca are gonna grow up in this world. It's not yours to play around with.
Oh, but I will play with it, and I will destroy every Tokugawa in every world in existence. The chronicle theoretical phenomenon, proper humanity, the correct human history. Once I've destroyed this world, I will swallow them up in the rest of your worlds too. Satan calls to me. He guides me.
No more talk!
It is no use.
Looks that way.
It is no use. None whatsoever. Now what's going on here? I'm disappointed in you, Senji Muramasa. Since the counterforce summoned you, I would have thought you had the means to defeat me. But it seems I overestimated you. Wonderful. Now I truly have nothing to fear. You two second-rate heroic spirits are all that stand in my way. Be honored, for I shall bury you my... What?
I believe you meant 2 first-rate heroic spirits, 1 first-class master and 1 certified swordsman. So you're the sorcerer I've heard so much about. It's about time we met face to face.
Remy is on the scene.
Uremi Sanjo!
I see. So Imperio's fallen, which you told me in the little time skip we had when the screen blacked out. That fool. He would have never lost himself if he had embraced Lucifer, the great Satan himself, and devoted himself fully to serving him.
I kind of want people to take a shot every time you hear the great Satan himself.
And I suppose there is only so far... What the fuck? Hold on. I suppose there is only so far a man of Edo can go. Okay, I understand now. But I didn't like it the first time.
Yeah.
In the end, he was nothing more than a Philistine, not even fit to join the rest of the rabble.
Philistine? You think a man with swordsmanship like his was a Philistine?
Oh.
So that's how you really feel, huh? I guess a snake who crawls in the gutters can never understand how it feels for a bird to soar. Even though he chose to side with stagnation, he never let it sully him, or lost what was truly precious.
Oh man, I love G Gundam.
You don't understand a warrior's bond.
Even though he chose to become an evil Oni. And I can't read
you.
as fast as his text. His pride for swordsmanship never wavered. Calling him a heroic spirit swordmaster says far more about you than it does about him. He was a true master of the sword. He achieved a level that even surpassed my father. So shut your mouth, you damned ghost! You can't even hope to understand how great Lord Yagyu was! If you truly hated this world, you would be killing people instead of transforming them into monsters. That's not an act of anger. It's envy. You have no right to speak of things like that anywhere, let alone built for governing people.
You certainly do yap a lot for someone who disgraced himself at Shimabara. But then, I suppose that was a different Musashi.
We're all kind of yappers here. That's kind of the shtick.
Says the one who yapped for like an entire 20 minutes.
Shinmen Musashi, I see you were every bit the swordsman I heard you were. Most who dedicate themselves to the sword are fools who cast aside everything else to master it. But not you. No ordinary stick-waving swordsman could speak of heaven and earth. Only one who has achieved everything can speak a single, ultimate truth. You've learned much over your quest to master every martial art and deadly sword stroke. You may be my enemy, but I commend you nonetheless. How truly admirable.
Why are you smiling about that? Don't tell me you actually pity me.
I do. You could never have faced me if you were aware of what you could have done. You called me a ghost, Musashi? I could say exactly the same of you. I have indeed crossed between many worlds seeking my revenge, and lost my humanity even as I remained human. Man, shut the fuck up. But the same is true of you. I do not know why you began traveling across worlds, nor do I care. The fact remains that you've lost your humanity as well. You are nothing more than a monster who no longer has the right to call herself human. Surely, even you must have realized that no one truly has need of you. Of course not. You are merely a drifter, an unwanted outsider in every world you visit. I can see from your expression that you hope to return to your own world someday, but that'll never happen. But not because you lost sight of your way home, Musashi. Ordinarily, those like us who fall into another world are sent back to our own through each world's innate restorative power. But in your case, you simply fell into yet another world. That can only mean one thing. You did not lose sight of the way home. Your world as you knew it is gone. You have no home there. No one who remembers you. Your very existence has been erased. That is your true identity, Shinmen Musashi. Like me, you are a ghost reviled by the world.
He's just projecting, Musashi.
God.
Thank you, Remy. Now that you mention it, I guess you and I are like two peas in a pod. You're right. It is strange. You can't travel across worlds, and you still call yourself human.
What are you saying, Lady Musashi? It's not true. It's not true at all. You're the one who said that all that matters is who you choose to be. That's still true whether or not you have a home to return to.
You bet it is. That's why this isn't bothering me. Doesn't matter one damn bit to me.
You did indeed miss the Domon fight. I am sorry.
Doesn't matter, you say?
Nope. You may have gone around crossing worlds out of hate, but I do it out of desire to be free. I do still look for a way back home, but it's not that important. I can stop whenever I want. Don't worry about the 20 bottles lying around. Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said it didn't really hurt to hear my way back is gone. But that doesn't matter now.
Well, for Musashi's case, it wouldn't exactly be bottles. It would be bowls of udon.
That's right. Ignore the 20 bowls of udon. I can stop whenever I want. Even if the world does see us the same way, that doesn't mean I'm about to let you get away with this. Sorry to go on for so long, Lord Muramasa, Remy. But don't worry about me. I'm always in good spirits. So let's just focus on giving this guy what's coming to him.
That's one thing about being an optimist, is that, like, if you're that brand of stupid optimist, no matter what happens, you will always find a way to pick yourself up and go forward. I need to lower my IQ. I need to just be dumber.
No, you don't.
Are you saying that that would be a bad thing, Shane?
I like you being smart.
I don't. I'm saying a lot of things, but we'll just take the OS.
Understandable.
All the world crossing you've done, and the best you can do is act evil built upon your grudge and resentment. There's not a trace of honor in that. This is going to be our last grand battle. I will cut you down and stop you. Lord Kotaro, Lord Muramasa, and Remy, my trusted partner from a far-off world. This is the last Swordmaster duel we'll have to fight. Would you do the honors?
Let this final Swordmaster duel begin!
No.
Hajime! Don't fuck up. What?
What?
Is it hard?
I'm afraid now. Iza Jinjou ni.
勝負!
Oh, he's immune to some kind of buff. Mental debuffs. Well, Arcway don't got any of those. Don't you love it when a girl will hit the Saul Goodman like that? Alright.
I think that the only mental debuff Arcwid is capable of holding is being a little boy crazy.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. There she goes! She's doing the thing! Oh. Look, she even says it. Damn. What a waste.
Welcome to my hyperfixation dimension, Amakusashiro. You cannot defeat my obsession with this one story. All right, here we go. We're just gonna give everyone invul. This is gonna do so much fucking damage. Holy shit. We're gonna put one of these on. Build some meter while we're at it. You know, at this point, we might as well just do this now, just to build more meter. Yeah, there we go.
Do you think you'll need all that? Triple buster?
Well, I mean, it's just one of these things where that's going to be the most meter built for the cards that I use.
Well. Yeah, it's really too bad the way that fucking health bar works.
Calm and composed!
Be very dead. Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. Anywho, 100% skill charge, why not? I don't got any debuffs, so fuck it, we ball. This guy is about to go to the Shadow Realm.
It's gonna do a lot of damage.
Because that NP charge also increases NP strength. So... There we go!
There he goes!
Oh, he got away.
He did get away.
I mean, we
have a
didn't.
demon. We gotta have a demon god pillar in this singularity.
So
you know?
it's funny you mentioned the hyperfixation realm.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh my god, the toy train reality marble. The toy train reality marble.
Oh my god.
You foolish little girl. Can you not see that this is meaningless? Very well. No more games. Ordinarily, I would not use this spell on the likes of you, but you've pushed my patience to its limits. You said my plan is an act of envy? Of resentment? Let me show you firsthand what sort of hell gave birth to that resentment.
Lord Muramasa! Lady Musashi! Lady Remy, get back!
Too slow. Too slow by half, you scoundrels. Far too slow for a would-be guardian or an assassin. Now you shall experience my anguish for yourselves. Reality Marble. The Hell of Shimabara!
Whoa!
We're all getting sent to the Shadow Realm.
Oh no.
I love the part in
It's the hyperfixation dimension!
Oh shit!
Oh, but his hyperfixation is really sad.
I mean, Unlimited Blade Works is kind of sad too.
What is this place?
Shelter?
So is Kamlan.
What the? It's so dim I can barely see anything. Everywhere I look, it's nothing but haze and fire.
This must be a reality marble. An enclosed space the sorcerer created himself. I can't see any of you, but I can sense your presence. Please, stay where you are. This air is highly poisonous. If you aren't careful, a mere breath could burn your lungs to ash.
Damn it. There's nothing here for me to cut. Lady Kanon's protection won't help me here. This world's completely closed off. Or rather, this is that sorcerer's original world. I may have lost mine, but he must have engraved his world in his soul this whole time.
So that's why we're seeing the picture scroll of the hell that was Shimabara, eh? I thought this place looked familiar. So this was your own hell on earth. Shimabara.
Indeed. I trust you can hear me, Shenji Muramasa. This domain is the very heart of my fury. It does not suffer any living person to survive. What's more, my reality marble has no exit. It is naught but wave upon wave of hellish suffering and resentment. Now dash yourself upon its shores like so much foam. Apologize to those of us who've suffered here before you break upon its waves. Rejoice and hear the gospel that has appeared before my eyes. Onriedo Castle is now fully powered and ready to receive its sacrifice. Ah, I can see the sky melting down. It is greater than I could have ever imagined. Beautiful. So this is the end of the world. The gift the Lord Satan has bestowed upon me. I've waited so long for this moment. At last, my endless wandering has been rewarded. It is a miracle that the scenery has finally spread to reality. No one can stop this now. No one!
So your castle's pretty much done, huh? You should have kept that to yourself, sorcerer.
Oh, fuck.
Oh?
Here we fucking go.
What? Grandpa?
Muramasa.
These mining diamonds.
That's right. I don't have any idea where any of you are, so just keep your traps shut for a moment. At long last. It's time to do what I was brought here to do in the first place. You think there's nothing any of us can do to stop this now? You're full. Of course there is. Though I am not Jubei, the invincible swordmaster. Though I am not Hanzo, the great spy master. Though I am not Abe no Seimei like your so-called caster. Though I am nothing more than a swordsmith. Why was it that it was I who was summoned? You can never figure it out, and so you have lost. I once sought to forge the ultimate blade, not one that cuts through flesh, bone, or the living. I sought a blade that terminates enmity, a blade that severs bonds, severs certainty, and severs karma. That is to say, to be free of one's fate. Uncountable years of toil to reach this place, forging thousands of swords to create a burrow of blades. Many paths converge here. Enduring desires flow here. Unjust deaths gather here. My whole life has been for this single swing. The heart of the blade is here! Accept this blow from my Sumukai Muramasa!
Sumukari. Sword that emerged from the tail of Yamata no Orochi in the ancient age of gods. Now I see. Mochizuki Chiyome, Shuten Doji. So my Jesuit sorcery is always fated to end this way.
Sumukari Muramasa now!
Anti-world noble phantasm, bitch!
Get sworded, idiot!
But how? How did your sword reach me from within my reality marble?
Because your Onriedo Castle shares part of its name with Edo Castle.
Are you fucking with me?
Haven't you heard? The Demon Blade Muramasa is said to be the Tokugawa's downfall. In the end, your own plot doomed itself.
That's so fucking funny! Are you serious?
That is literally, that is like the worst thing I've heard since we traced Sora through the worlds because he had an X on his tank top.
Oh my god!
If you hadn't rhymed your own castle's name with theirs, you might have succeeded.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Why would you throw away something like this immediately? This is kind of like in Lord of the Rings when like fucking Eowyn or whatever kills like the Wraith King. He's like, no man can harm me, and she's like, well, I am a girl, and then he's like, oh well, you know that's not what I meant.
I am no man.
I am no man. Yeah, well, technically, that's oh, come on. All right.
What is this? How could a mere metal blade pierce my heart?
It's a kunai. A souvenir from Paraiso. You're going to disappear, along with all the hate and suffering of everyone you turned into a heroic spirit swordmaster. You may look like the Amakusa Shiro Tokisada I know, but you are twisted beyond recognition. It's time for you to die and apologize to
everyone you've wronged.
I cannot believe I die. Then my great works ends at the hands of a little ninja twink.
Retribution! Bitch.
So the whole place is on fire now. I guess the castle started to fall apart after it died.
Senji Muramasa be like, well, that just happened.
Where are Remy and Musashi? They must be on the other side of the keep. They'll just have to escape on their own then. I'm sure they'll manage with Musashi around. Gotaro, get the princess and jump clear of the castle. Down to street level. She'll breathe in too much smoke if you take the stairs. Maybe you can handle it, but the human sure can't. So go ahead and hurry.
Right away. Come on, Lord Muramasa. You need to hurry too.
I know. I guess this wraps everything up. Hopefully the others manage to get away. Well, looks like my time has come.
Lord Muramasa, that light. Don't tell me your ether's collapsing.
I used the Sumikari in a body that isn't divine. Of course I'm gonna fall apart. When I said my whole life was for this single swing, I meant it. But I did what I was put here to do. There shouldn't be a problem with me checking out a little early, right? I can't say I'm going out with no regrets, though. I swear, those kids were a handful. Making katana is no different from raising kids. What an idiot I was, reaching a divine level of swordsmithing back when I was still alive. Oh my god.
Feels bad, man. All right.
Nope.
It is 5 minutes until cutting time.
Mm-hmm.
We do not have enough time.
I was about to say.
Unless Shane's cool with staying up late.
What if we have like an hour left in these two nodes?
Probably something.
I mean, all my characters are dead. Wait, oh no, never mind.
Nope, you still have one very important character. I mean, I do not mind finishing it next week.
Let's just finish it, dude.
Are we going in? Colors.
Wait.
Wait, what?
What is it?
Wait,
Colors?
after this, there is an epilogue, so that's gonna be even
In
more
an
time.
hour, I have to meet someone in an hour, 30 minutes, and it takes me 30 minutes to get to the location.
Oh, it's too tight. It's too tight.
If it
Yeah,
is
that's
too
a little-
tight, then we finish it next
Finish it
week.
later.
Yeah. Sorry,
We'll just-
guys.
We
That
can, you
is
know what we'll do?
no
We'll
worries.
either like add a bit, or we will fuck around a little more than we normally do.
I mean, I think that is fine by me. Oh, next week is gonna be wild, dude.
I'm excited for my Genki girl.
I am. I still cannot get fucking over. Dog, if you just named the castle differently, I wouldn't have been able to kill it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about this information.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
You see, because you named the castle Onriedo, that sounds like Edo, which makes it vulnerable to my sword for some reason.
I think it is technically because of the fact that it is an anti-world noble phantasm, that there is a link that they can use in the name to strike both at once, or to strike it through the actual reality marble, because he is destroying the concept of it rather than attacking the actual castle.
Some, like, genie BS is this? Monkey paw curls inwards for the enemies.
Fucking Nasu loves the idea of attacking concepts. Like attacking the concept of something or enriching the concept of something. And I will say straight up, I think it's the coolest shit ever. Even when it's stupid. Like, I legitimately think that owning him just because he's like, oh, this is a fun pun, I'll do this. It's like, the best way I can describe it is it's like ye old Magic Seinfeld, where it's like, Jerry had such a good idea, but he fucked it all up when Seinfeld busted out his noble phantasm. At least that's how I'm seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
But there we go. We have Baby Girl on stream now. So that is the end of FGO for the night. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Next week we will be seeing the finale of Shimosa. We're probably also going to have some sort of bit because we're going to need to fill time. Or we might just really fuck around. Who knows? Next week's going to be hype. I am very fucking excited. But thank you all for hanging out with us. It is always a joy to be able to go through this. And if you are new here, let me just pull up the link because I keep forgetting to edit my Nightbot. Bam! I got a Blue Sky. I also have a YouTube and Discord. And I I announce streams on one of those 3 platforms. We're not talking about Twitter right now. I don't want to talk about Twitter right now. I'm not a big fan of Nazis, so yeah. So, that is the big thing. I will be back Friday with probably some Uni 2, as well as probably playing a little bit of Sparking Zero. So that's going to be a good time. And with that, that is all I really got to say. I have some stuff that I'm working on, but that's probably not going to be coming out for about a month or 2. So we'll see how that goes. Now that we are at the end, though, Shanya, is there anything that you would like to say to the rest of the class?
Have a good night, everybody. Just do your best to take care of yourself and the people around you.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Color Bruce, if you would.
Wear a mask, stay hydrated, get vaccinated.
I'm gonna have to come up with a new shtick tonight. God damn it.
No, I'm joking. Follow me on Bisky. And hope you all have a good time. Give me your money on the VGens, which I forgot to grab as well. Yeah, I draw, I voice act, I do stuff. I'm a blob. Yeah.
I think that checks off all the boxes.
I think that is okay.
All right.
Cool.
And then Zoe, is there anything that you would like to say before your final stream next week?
Well, that's sad. I do have also a Blue Sky. I occasionally post art there.
Posting art.
Yes, art. Less skilled than colors, but still art.
Hey, you are. Everyone is in a different stage of learning, and I think that is absolutely fine.
You want to know something funny?
What?
Every single time Muramasa was on screen, I fucking mimicked his pose and kept the jacket over my
That's what you gotta do. That is what you gotta do. I was literally in a session at one point, and they were like, I need you to sound like you're really mumbling and you're reading through this. And I'm like, okay, hold on. I run out of my booth. I grab one of Nisio Ishin's light novels. I open it up to a random page, come into the booth, and I'm like looking down and mimicking reading it to give the perfect, like, mumbling reading to myself kind of tone. Like, when you do that shit, it helps a lot.
The term for that is called physicality. You add physicality to your voice acting. It's great.
Yeah, it's also the big reason why whenever like Domon or Shakespeare are on screen, and I'm like doing one of those characters, that I'm constantly like moving around and being zany and shit because it adds way more to it. So that's good shit. That's good instincts.
Like when I was constantly slamming the table when I was voicing Tomoe.
Exactly.
It helps. It helps a lot.
It does. All right. Who we rating?
Who are we rating? That's a good question. Ano sono. Alright. Saimini gave me a shout out earlier. They are not streaming though, so I will not be. Oh, hang on. They are streaming.
Huh.
They gave me a shout out like mid-stream.
Interesting.
So I know they're also with the gacha gurus. So I think we can give Saimini a little bit of a hello. Also, yes,
Hello?
Nisio Ishin mentioned. I was the book that I brought in particular to help me with that session was Strangulation, the second of the Kubikiri cycle books. That shit's so good. It's also very Nisio Ishin. I love everything that dude writes. It's fucking great. Shoutouts to Monogatari, shoutouts to Katanagatari, shoutouts to Kubikiri Cycle, shoutouts to Medaka Box. It's all good. But I think at this point, we are on our way out. So I will once again drop my words of wisdom. Some different words of wisdom this time, though.
Oh.
Everything's gonna be okay. I know right now things seem very dark, and it seems very scary. But I think at the end of the day, as long as we have each other, and as long as we look out for one another, that everything is going to be all right. And with that, I'll catch you all later. Have a good one, gamers.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna be okay.
We're gonna be okay.
We're gonna be okay.